we're live. We are doing it live. Okay, I never okay, that's what we're gonna do. Hello, let's wait for those to get on. Hello. Hi, everyone. All right. Okay. How are we? So, I am well. How are you? So my messy braided bun. I'm living for it. Hi. So the idea, what's happening? I posted a video, and I'm trying new editing software, and it looked fine. It was a purple cut crease, and I was really proud of it. And in the video, I used like I don't know. It just information I wanted out, and it sucked that video just was a mess. And clearly that file that I used, I can't re-upload it. I have the same problem. So I was like, I'll redo it live. I got home not too long ago from Connecticut, actually. My brother was in a play up there. He is a theater minor. So I was pretty fine. But anyway, I'm back. Like, I have my glasses on. I was going to put my lenses in, do my brows off camera. But I was like, let's do the whole situation. So I get a lot of questions about my contacts anyway. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and hey, China, go ahead and get started. Because there's a lot to do. And we obviously going to chat. So much to talk about. I have things. IMAXs in a month. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. So the first thing I do is pump some hand sanitizer because I'm about to put my contact lenses in and then let them dry so your hands don't burn. I usually wear my contacts, my blue contacts. I wear them pretty much all the time. But maybe like every other month or so. It depends. I'll take them out for a few days, a week or two, wear my glasses to give my eyes a break. I'm very nearsighted, so I'm blurry in my camera right now. I mean, I know it's me, but when I do my makeup, I'm gonna be like it just wouldn't. It doesn't work. My contacts really just alleviate that problem, and and I love them. And I love the color still. And yeah, so we're going to put my lenses in and then we'll get started. The lenses that I use, plus I'm opening a new pair. So they look like this. They're the Air Optics colors. Yeah, this is what they look like. And I am the shade Brilliant Blue. And my eyes are two different prescriptions. So one box has can I get myself together? It has the L on it. So I'm going to put these in. If you don't like things, people touching their eyes and near their eyes, I'm not going to gouge my eyes out with my nails. I do it all the time. Well, not gouge my eyes out, but I put them in all the time. Turn your head now. So, turn your head now. I get these from my optometrist, eye doctor. They're pretty expensive, yet cheaper than LASIK. So, I pay about $80 a box. And in one box, and each box is six lenses. So I have 6 pairs of lenses for about $160. And oh crap. 3. Okay, that's my left eye. And they last, that's like 6 months. So every 6 months, I pay $160. Did I mix them up? Which one's my left eye? I think I would know by now. I've been wearing this prescription for a few years, but nope. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put these in. So they come like this. I don't know. This is not a contact lens lesson, but they come in these individual wells. And you saw me sanitize my hands or wash my hands. I just dump the lens in my hand. My nail doesn't touch the lens, by the way. My fingertip does. So if I'll use more saline. When they're fresh out the pack, I don't really use a lot of saline because they're in saline and they're fresh. So take a finger, get it on the tip of my finger like that. And one hand. I don't pull my eye down. I don't need to. I've been wearing contact lenses and then I rub my eye because I have a habit of doing that. I've been wearing contacts for, about, I think it was 14. So about 13 years. I'm 27 now. So we're going to do. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Sometimes it irritates, like, you can tell immediately if something's on your contact lens. Like, those who don't wear contacts, like, it doesn't feel like something's in my eye the entire time. It doesn't. Oh, this one's a little irritated. I might take these back out tonight and continue wearing my glasses because this seems a little irritated, but unless something's on it. I'll take that out, put that back in. So yeah, we're going to do this purple cut crease. I'm going to use the same products that I used before. But I'm not using that Makeup Revolution cut crease stuff, and I'll tell you why. I do not like it. There we go. I do not like it. Ooh, let me wipe my face. This is a baby wipe, by the way. It's really refreshing. Yeah, I do not like that Makeup Revolution cut crease stuff. I have it right here. I'll show it to you. Oh, I've been doing it forever. Just pop them bad boys right in. Okay. That situation is done. Hello, Linda. Okay, get them out of the way. Take a sip. Okay, so I'm gonna do my brows. This stuff here was what I bought and what I wanted to use. This is the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas Full Coverage Eyeshadow Base. This was the whole reason why I did that cut crease. I was playing with products and playing with this. While I do my brows, I shall tell you. So for starters, it's very thin in consistency. Actually, when I cut my crease, I only started using Tarte Shape Tape. Now I feel like something's in this contact. I only started using Tarte Shape Tape recently. You heard about it in one of my favorites videos. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Like, it's not just, oh, I don't like it. There have legitimate reasons. Get my brow stuff. I think I'm going to use this brow pencil because it's right here. I packed it in my bag when I was traveling, and it's back in my face. This is the e.l.f. The e.l.f. brow pencil. I haven't worn it off, but it's the shade Neutral Brown, and I'm going to do my brows with this pencil, and I'm still going to carve them out with my concealer and stuff, but it's right here. It's in front of me, and dip brow takes a hell of a long time. So anyway, okay. So the consistency of it is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to. It's about the same consistency as Tarte Shape Tape, but again, I only just started using Tarte Shape Tape over the last few months, so I'm still very careful with it. I love the effect it has, but I was like, okay. So by that being the same consistency, I was like, okay, hey, Alexa. So by it being the same consistency, I was like, all right. As the Shape Tape, I'm like, clearly, you know, this consistency is a little bit better for me than the cream, blah, 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 blah. Also, the color is fine. I got the shade white. They had a couple skin tone shades. They had 4 shades total. White, and then the rest were like skin tone shades, like light skin tone shades. And I got white because I wanted my colors to pop. So, yeah. So, doing the cut crease, the brush, I'll show you guys too, still. The brush is I guess a brush you would use for a cut crease, like a really small, thin concealer brush type. It's really, yeah, flat, and it's something that I don't mind cutting a crease with. Like, that's completely fine. However, so much product comes out of this thing. Like, so much product is on this brush. Like, it's pink because that's the last color I use. It's so clumped with product. And when you're doing a cut crease, you already have your stuff down, your transition shades down most of the time. Like, that is not the first thing you're putting on your eyes. So you have to be very careful and really precise when you're doing a cut crease. That brush and the amount of product gooped on it does not let you do that. Does not let you be precise. So, yeah. So I wiped off a bunch on my hand. I'm like, okay, a lot comes out. That's the only problem then. Wiping some off on my hand is still wasteful, but not that big of an issue if I fall in love with it, you know? So I, yeah, wiped some off on my hand and dabbing it on my hand. The brush, to be completely honest, was fine. I would prefer just a thinner, even flatter brush, because that's just personal preference. But I can see a lot of people, I see a lot of like bomb cut crease looks using that brush of similar size and shape. So it wasn't that, like, I thought that was nice that they thought of making the applicator the type of brush that people would use anyway. So, okay. So, yeah, that was fine. Putting it on, though, you have to have control because so much is clumped on. You just have to be careful. I got off as much as I possibly could, but I still had to be extra careful considering the brush again. I prefer a smaller one. Considering the brush and considering, like, even when I wiped some off, there's still some stuck up in the bristles. So I was just very careful, very careful. And it was a brush, again, a brush size I wasn't that used to using. So extra careful, had to be precise. Okay. Now, same consistency as, like I said, Shape Tape. Might be a little bit thinner. So I had as much control as I would have with Shape Tape, maybe a little bit less. But it just seemed like with the Shape Tape and my other things I use to cut my crease, it seems like when I put that somewhere, it stays. It just seems like this stuff was just so wet. Like the consistency was so wet. So maybe what I'm looking for is same thickness as Shape Tape, but like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was just my eye was just like so wet and gooped with it. Okay. Okay. So then moving on, I'm like, all right, whatever, moving on. It was pure white though. The color was white. But another thing, it mixed with the eyeshadow underneath. And yes, I should probably clean off. I should probably clean off like the lid part when I'm cutting your crease, but your concealer, whatever you're using to cut your crease, cancels whatever you did out and makes it a clean slate. So I don't have to do that before. It was almost like I had to wipe off all the shadow, cut my crease, wipe off all the shadow that was on my lid before I put that on because it turned pink. Because you'll see what I used today. I use like burgundies to be at the top. And when I cut the crease, the burgundy or whatever that was left over on my lid turned the whole product pink. So I no longer had a white base. I had a pink base. And it mixed in. My concealer that I use when I cut creases does not do that. It does not mix in with the eyeshadow. It just covers it up. So that's like strike 4. I don't know where I am with the strike. So, okay. So that it covers it up. I mean, it turns it pink. Then it was just still so wet. So I had to set it. I had to set it. I set one eye with a, white shadow, and I set it, the shadow stuck to it fine, and then once I set it, it didn't move. Like it was behaving like a normal cut crease would, besides the fact that it was slightly pink, and you know, but once I set it, it stopped, it didn't move or anything. Because the worst thing in the world, you get the cut crease, you cut your crease, and then you get some up on where you cut. Okay, so anyway, y'all, this is story time right now. So anyway, I set one eye because when I did the tutorial, I only did one eye on camera. This is the eye. I'm going through all this with the eye that you didn't see. So set it. Okay. But then because I set it, I used a purple. It didn't, like, I had to pack the purple on because it didn't take over the white shadow. Like, there was no point of me putting that base on. Like, the purple shadow I used was pretty pigmented, but it looked as if I didn't have a white base. It looked as just bright purple like it would. It didn't make it any more vibrant. And so I was like, okay. And I had to pack it on. And that matte purple, the Juvia's Space Purple, that matte purple was like patchy and just behaving as if it, like, not how it normally would behave. Y'all, this is a story. So, okay, I'm like, oh my God. I finally get it on. This is the cut crease canvas I'm talking about. Shape Tape is fine. Cut crease canvas. So it's like, okay, I'm struggling. Annoyed. Fine. You know, some products you just gotta play with a little bit. Annoyed. So I get the eye looking good. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I just can't set it. Maybe like hold your breath and keep it wet. Like, but I was so nervous because I didn't want to transfer anywhere. I kept it wet, did the eye on camera. The purple showed up so much better. It did show up well, like if you don't set it, so you have to use it sticky. Like, okay, fine. Okay, but I just didn't trust it. I had to be very careful. So I let it, you know, I did the purple eye. I did the eye. Moving on. After that, I got the cut crease. Cut crease looked beautiful. It was just that struggle with that product. Here is where I was like, oh, hell no. So I use an eye primer. Like I normally do, and I use my shadow. I have my pink, you know, my burgundy in the crease, purple on the lid. I put the purple on the inner and outer part. This is a halo eye. I put a purple on the inner and outer part and put a lighter purple type of thing in the middle. Okay? You're going to see that today. I wiped off my eye makeup. I used a cleanse off oil. I posted on my Instagram stories. When I get my watch, it's a Samsung S3. It's a Galaxy smartwatch. I got it from Best Buy open box. Like $100, no, maybe like $50 less than retail. It's the S3. Classic, I think. But anyway, so I'll wipe off my makeup, and there are two big, vibrant patches where the purple was of bright pink. It stained, it caused those shadows to stain my eye. I never get eyeshadow stains. I don't care. Pressed pigments, I don't care what brand I am using. I use my eye primer. Sometimes you got a little residue. I'll use cleanse off oil. I never get stained. On my brown skin, I never get stained. There was big pink patches. I think I took a picture. Big pink patches of stained eyeshadow. And I'm like, okay. And I knew it was stained eyeshadow because it didn't look like a reaction or anything. And I wiped and wiped with my wipes. I did cleanse off oil, and I got it lighter. Like I got as much as I could off, but there was stains. Not like it was just like this reacted with my eyeshadow and caused some sort of concrete stain. And so I had burgundy like patches of eyeshadow, which in that area I didn't like for like 3 days. So, needless to say, no. Great idea in theory. Actually, I really love the idea in theory to create a base for cut creases, but it's not replacing concealer any damn time soon. Pissed me the hell off. Priming with Urban Decay Primer Potion. Everywhere. What did I do on the lower lash line? I don't remember. I was so annoyed. Like, oh, so don't get it. Use your concealer. It was $9, which is a decent price. You get a lot in there. Get a concealer. Get any concealer. All right. Oh, so annoyed. Okay. All right. So annoyed. So the first shades I'm going to go into are the burgundies and brownish. So I'm going to go into, this is the Juvia's Place Saharan 2. They peak of the Saharan 3 on their Instagram. Of course, it's in black and white. I'm going to use, Zara, the burgundy. I'm going to use that mainly in the crease and blow it out. I'm going to use Fez with a smaller blending brush to get in the center there. And that's pretty much going to be the crease. Do I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Yeah, don't waste your money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not replacing. And honestly, I don't even know what problem it was trying to solve, because I don't think no one complained like, oh, I'm wasting on my concealer doing cut creases. Like, no. No one cared. No one cared. So let's chat while I do this. I'm going to do a full face of makeup. I might as well, you know. But Yeah, it was like this color stained on my lids. Can you imagine this? This is, again, Juvia's Place Sahara 2, and this is the shade Zara. Like, I have no base on. Look at these shades. Like, honey. So, I'm going to build this up. But IMAX is in a month. Tomorrow's the 11th. We leave on April 11th to go to New York. So, pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. That looks so good. I have a hard time blending the inner part. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and do that, but that's one of my struggles of blending. So, yeah. So what are you guys up to? Again, we chatting now. Wait, right? Who? Like, that's not a problem. Like, ugh, wasting all of my concealer. No. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Granted, I try things because that's what I do, and I get it. So you're not wasting your concealer, especially because it was in the color white. So if you wanted a vibrant thing, buy a goddamn white concealer, I guess, because that ain't it, sis. It ain't it. Speaking of sis, James Charles reached 15 million subscribers. Now, I was going to say I'm not a fan of James Charles. I'm not a subscriber of James Charles. He's just not my cup of tea. I have nothing against James Charles. He's just not my cup of tea. Kudos to him. I think, like, in the terms of beauty, like, I don't know any YouTuber that grew that fast. Like, beauty YouTuber. I don't know about the other, communities or whatever, but I don't know any beauty YouTuber who blew up that fast, who grew that fast. I don't even know how long James Charles been on YouTube. It can't be no more than like 2-3 years. Like, if it's longer than that, let me know. But, like, good for you. That's scary as hell. But I'm going to blend out the edges first. Yeah. Saw it on Instagram. 15 million. Nikki Tutorials has, I think, over 10. And she's been on for years. Yeah, we lost each other there for a minute. Don't want to hog all the chat. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, he's young, he's pretty, but he's also male. Men, what do they call that? The glass elevator situation. I do not like this inner part. It's a lot happening, but we're gonna go with it. Men, I don't know. Men blow up. Men beauty. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're so brave. Not taking anything from James Charles, but like, oh, you're so brave, man, doing makeup, which I can understand socially how that can be brave because the LGBT community faces a lot of unnecessary shit. And, it can be scary and it can be brave to come out and do something that's considered as taboo or whatever for your gender. However, inside the beauty community, we're not judging. You wear makeup, whoever wears makeup, but I don't know. I'm going to put a lighter shade in here. But I think no, I fucked it up. No, I don't want to do that. No. I think his gender has a bit to do with it. A young male. When he on Ellen? Ellen, I don't know. I think he's talented. I think he's very talented. He also, people knock young people and try to say they don't have any work ethic or like, it's so easy. All you're doing is this and that. Turn on the camera, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's pressure. It's hard. You're literally growing up. People hold him to a higher standard. You're growing up in front of people. I think he has an amazing hustle. Like, look at who he collabs with. Like, or his team is amazing, whatever. Like, there's a lot that goes into things like that. It really is. I'm going into the brown now. And just define it a little bit more. But there's a lot that goes into it. And it takes work, determination, but it also takes a bit of luck. Some people blow up and some people just don't. Not to compare myself or like throw myself a pity party, but you got to look at it like this. I've been on YouTube for almost 7 years. Wait, January passed. I think I've been on YouTube for 7 years. I ain't going away. I'm not going to say I don't fit the bill, but it sucks. A lot of things are against me, probably like my quality of videos. Like, I'm not, I mean, I spend money and time into them, but obviously I can't spend as much as I would like in terms of like editing and keep continually raising the quality. Although I'm really happy with what I do now. Um, I'm not conventionally pretty. Like I'm not. It's not a pity party. Like I know I'm the shit. I know I look good, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm not conventionally pretty, or I'm not too conventionally. I'm not too odd looking where that because that's an anomaly. Like people who are like that unique beauty and they blow up. Um, I don't have a just a like I said, I'm not conventionally pretty, or I don't have any other. And my look is not distinctive enough where people just want to watch because people like to watch weird things and like to watch people that look interesting to the eye. I think I just fade into the background. I'm also a woman of color. You know, the beauty YouTube game. Yes, we have black beauty gurus, but I mean, come on, just look at the numbers. There's a lot that is against me, and I sit and I think about that. Like, I guess this is story time. I sit and I think about that a lot. I think about, um, I don't know. You think about that. Like, I've been doing this for a very long time. You know, 7 years is a long time. And when I started doing YouTube, time to cut the crease, and we're gonna do heart shaped tape. When I started doing YouTube, I didn't know that this you could make money, and I didn't know that I didn't even know makeup, this whole beauty community. Like I fell in love with this while on YouTube. Like I didn't even know. But you do think about that. Like you think about if my luck was different. If my luck, yeah, okay, trying to see, yeah, you never know, and you could blow up overnight. Like, sidebar, like Nima Tang, or yeah, Nima, she blew up quickly. Like when I first started watching her, she had 7,000 subscribers, and that was like a year ago. So like it just happened. But again, she's beautiful, but she's that unconventional. That's something that her skin is so dark and rich. You don't see very many beauty gurus with her skin tone. So she is like something gorgeous. I hate to say it like that. I'm not trying to objectify her, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, uh, it's not about talent. It is. Like if you're someone in love with Nikki Tutorials, people watch Nikki Tutorials because she's talented and she's beautiful, but she's talented. I think people watch James Charles because he's talented and beautiful. But people watch others like Nima Tang. I think she's average with her makeup. She doesn't claim to be a beauty YouTuber, but like her darkest shade series, like she brings something to the table that is unique. She brings something to the table that, yeah, I don't bring anything unique to the table. And I've thought about that, and it just takes a little bit of luck. Sometimes it just takes one viral video. It can be various things. And I think about, you know, my luck, and I think about what if I blew up like overnight? Like what if one of my videos just went viral? It would be awesome, but then it'd also be nerve-wracking. It'd be awesome in the sense of like probably if that blew up and I gained hundreds of thousands of subscribers in like a few months, that would change my life in terms of like, okay, I could probably quit my job and finish my schooling and then move into my career. Like, you know, like I could think about things like that. I could pay off student loans. Like you think about how your life, that's when people hit the lottery. Oh, I love you too. Like you can like when people hit the lottery, it's like I think about not just so much, okay, blowing up on the internet and I having fans now. I think about what opportunities literally that could open up for me because YouTube and this social media, like these are fairly new careers, but they're very lucrative. So you think about that. All right, I can't talk when I cut my crease. Okay, this is a really serious cut. Like it's really high. Uh, I'm not mad at it. And see, like, this is mixing with the pink a little bit. For the most part, it's getting it out of the way. So we'll see where this goes. Oh, am I nervous? Because it's not coming. Well, that's a big crease. Oh, well. We're going to make it work. I'm going to cut the other crease, the other side, because that way I don't have to stop talking again. But boom, that was a little bit better in terms of like the quickness. All right. Okay. They're not even. Wait. So big. Such a high crease. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, back to that. I don't know what I would do. Like, I would embrace it, though. Like, I think I would. I know I would. I know I would. I'm not in this, obviously, to be big or go viral or whatever, but just the thought of that, you think about it. I've gotten down, like, I've gotten down on myself in terms of, like, am I not good enough? Like, should I be more than this? Or should I have more? Or, like, am I doing something wrong? Or, like, I don't know. And then I'm like, no, but you're you. Like, yeah. That's not much. So, the that I'm using, this doesn't have a name, but this is from the Zulu Juvia's. The only reason I'm using Juvia's is because when I wanted to do this look, I wanted to use Juvia's Place palettes. I'm going to have a bunch of new palettes I'm going to show you. But anyway, and it's the matte purple in here, right there. So, and I'm going to put that, it's going to be a cut crease, well, it's a cut crease, but it's a halo, so it's going to be on the inner and outer parts. Let's see how this looks on the Shape Tape. I still might have to pack it. Right, I'm trying to be in the oh no. I'm trying to be in the camera because yeah. So I don't know, you guys. Is there anybody in the beauty community that... Oh, and another thing is like, it's... Did you go to school for makeup or self-taught? I have one to learn how to do makeup for years. I didn't go to school. Now you can... I went to cosmetology school. I passed my state boards and everything. I'm not a cosmetologist anymore, technically, because I didn't renew the license. Because when I went to cosmetology school, I learned the basis of makeup, color theory, things like that. But I didn't really, like, get as much exposure as I wanted to in it, because in cosmetology, they really do focus on hair. Really do. I fell in love. Can you guys guess? The units that I fell in love with were makeup and nails. And like I learned how to do acrylic nails and full sets and everything when I was in cosmetology school. But like once that unit was over, we never visited. And I liked facials and stuff, and we never visited again. We are ourselves. Don't compare your journey to others. Thank you. Sometimes I'll be slipping, but then I gotta check myself. So, yeah, and I went off to college. I graduated and I went off to college and, majored in science and everything and did that whole spiel. But yes, the love for beauty stuck with me. I did go to cosmetology school to learn the theory to that kind of thing. But in terms of like really perfecting it, I would say self-taught. I would say self-taught in terms of these skills, techniques, and everything. I did too for the same reason. Nails, makeup, and I never got right. So I still think about that. Like if I have time in my career or I make enough money, like when I'm done with school, like my degree, definitely going to get my aesthetics license or going to become a nail tech or, well, not become one, but like for money, but like that could be a hustle, but like to more so to do my own nails, to perfect doing my own nails and like, I don't know. I still think about it. And I'm going to tell you something. I probably will. Because, like, I'm one of those people where, I can't settle without not doing something. Unless it's, like, physically impossible. But, like, I knew I wanted a doctorate. At the time, I knew I wanted a PhD because I didn't know the difference. But I knew I wanted a doctorate when I was, like, in high school. Like, I knew, probably middle school, I knew I wanted to be called Dr. Candace. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. Unless something changes. I don't know, but I don't know. Okay. We got our purple. And that purple looks good. I might pack a little bit more on, but we getting there. Oh, boy. For the center, I used two different purples. I used a purple from one of the other Juvia's Place palettes, but it didn't really pack the punch I wanted. So then I went over with the shade Druggy from the Urban Decay After Dark palette. So that's what I'm going to use now. It's a light purple. And I'm going to do that. And I got to show you the wing, you guys. I got to show you the wing. All right. So I'm going to take Druggy and pop that in the center. Yeah, so I would love to have those licenses and certifications under my belt. Nail technician, makeup artist. Nail tech. What'd I say? Esthetician type of thing. So. I don't like this brush that I'm using, but okay. All right. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to zoom out so my quality is a little bit clear. So there we go. Yeah, so that's kind of my story behind it. My degrees are not in anything beauty related at all. I mean, I guess if you reach for anything, it's there, but no. You are major goals. I'm getting a PhD in a STEM field. I know that's right. Be a jack of or a Jacqueline of all trades. Okay. I believe your income. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends. Some people are just like not one trick pony, because I don't want to make it seem like it's a bad thing, but like perfect their craft. Like I'm a registered nurse. This is what I do. I do it well. It's my money. But then other people are like me, where it's like, I need like 7 incomes. Come on, Jacqueline. I need like 7 incomes. Zoology. That is wonderful. Women in STEM. Let's go. Let's go. Happy belated International Women's Day, although we celebrate every day. Just like we celebrate Black History Month all year. Let's do this. And I celebrate my birthday all month. It's the same thing. They're just all equally important. Women, Black people, and my birthday. Because all on the same level. Totally. So, yeah. So that is the top. We're getting places. I apologize for the huge cut. It was huge. I really want this center part to sparkle a little bit more. So let's do something that I didn't do last time. Let's put another shadow on top. I can't wait to show you guys these new palettes. I'm going to show you at the end of this video. But I want to stay on track because y'all know I get distracted. I do. I really do. It's bad. I'm still here trying to find. Here it is. I used Fazel from the Magic palette. I'm going to put that with it. I did do this last time. I'm going to put that over top of the center part too. Really make it pretty. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Just brighten it up a little bit. Make that contrast look a little better. If you guys don't mind, because I told you my contact was a little bit irritated, I'm not going to wear lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes, do mascara, do the liner, and do everything else. But I'm not going to put on my falsies. Also because I'm going to have to take them right back off. Anyway, what did we say? Comments. Thanks for your reply. First got into makeup around 2010, but buy drugstore palettes, and I really don't feel as though I really learned much because of drugstore palettes. They would just never pop in the store. Yes, make them pop. I'll be 25 this year. Let's go big or go home. Go big or go home. 25 is a good milestone. Blessed to reach it. All right, so my white eyeliner. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm using up my white eyeliner by Kat Von D because she's clearly canceled. But I have another one. I have L'Oreal. This L'Oreal one, Infallible Paints. This one is making it into my favorites. It made its way in last month, but it's continually making its way in. It's not as pigmented on the first swipe as the other one, but it's going to have to do until I find another one. So, because she's canceled, unfortunately. I don't even want to get into cancel culture because I hate it. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to do a wing here. Freehand. Let's see what I can get away with. And this white eyeliner, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in White Party. You guys, my high school 10th high school reunion, 10-year reunion. There we go. 10 years since I graduated high school. It's in June, and I don't think I'm going. I don't know. I'm just not into it. Part of it is like, hey. Part of it is like, and so this white liner, like mixed with that purple and all that, turned it pink. Like I didn't do that. Yeah, if I swatched the liner on my hand, it's white, but like just mixed with that made it pink. I don't know where I want to go. Like I'm not, the people from high school, and you know you don't hold grudges, but the people in high school that I was still friends with, that like my best friends, I'm still friends with them now. Whether it be on Facebook and we're acquaintances, or like my best friend who I went to middle school and high school with, I see her. Like so going, and yes, I guess you share, but maybe in the day and age of social media, I already know what my friends from high school are doing and how they're doing. All the people that care about it anyway. So, so it's like, everybody's being, and I know the people I graduated from high school with. And granted, when you're in high school, you're immature. Hopefully they grew. But, I don't know. Should I go? You guys tell me. People know what I'm doing. Right. The folks I want to say, I don't know. People know what I'm doing, especially on the internet. Y'all know I do YouTube. Well, I mean, those that watch me know. Most of them probably don't know. But again, ooh, this wing will be a mess, but I gotta quit while I'm ahead. You know, don't know. I don't know. You know, it's like I'm happy for people. I'm not hating. But I went to a pretty, we were really smart, but like most of the kids in my high school, in my class, were really ratchet. And it's really like, it's really like, most of them are still ratchet. I don't know. Yeah, no need to make a special trip. Like, I mean, my high school wasn't ratchet. Like, the high school itself wasn't ratchet, but like, we were a really rough around the edges bunch. That's what I'll say. We were really rough around the edges bunch. And like, just, I don't know. Like you said, people I want to see, I already see. The friends that kept my friends from high school. Like, I'm not going to look for my long lost best friend because I know where my friend. Yeah, no. So anyway, curling my lashes, putting on mascara. Ugh. Ooh, got a little bit of a headache there. Anyway, true. My class was bad as hell. Bad as shit. If anyone, we just drifted up. Yeah, I love high school too. A lot of people hated high school. I had fun. Yeah, I did. So yeah, I'm gonna do a mascara. All right. Now I have something fun. I know my lip. I know my lip. You guys. All right. Once I'm done my liner, on the lower lash line, you guys pick my face. Hi, Pamela. You guys pick my face. So, because I don't even think I put the face products in the video. I did it off camera. So, purple liner. I'm going to use. Let's go with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On. No, because that needs to be sharpened, and I don't feel like sharpening it. Love the makeup look. Thanks, Max Nails. Thank you. I found a nail. Have you tried the Milani concealer? Yes. The e.l.f. one, no. I'll get it though. I want to try it. But the Milani one, yes, and I like it. Do I have a review coming out, or did I put the review out? I think I talked about it in my favorites, monthly favorites. I'm using my Rimmel Scandalize in purple. So purple. We allowed to ask questions. Yeah, always when we do these chats. Always. Ooh. Always. What's your favorite lipstick? If I had to only wear one color of lipstick ever, like for the rest of my life, it would definitely be red. But it'd be tossed up between red and black. Yeah, YouTube, the algorithm is messing people up. Probably red. MAC Ruby Woo. One of my Milani liquid lipsticks. I don't have an all-time favorite one shade. Probably LA Splash Katrina. It's a really, really like top, like in the top 3. But yeah, like I can't just name one. I can't. I don't want to choose. That's a scary question. I'm gonna smudge some purple underneath. I do wear lip gloss and lip liner. Thank you for the compliments. I do wear lip gloss and lip liner. Lip gloss be popping. The most recent lip gloss I bought, probably my Fenty Gloss Bomb. How did I wear my makeup in high school? Unblended eyeshadow. I looked like Mimi from the Drew Carey show, but I owned it. I didn't think about blending. Like I would wear just like pink, not necessarily all the way up to the eyebrow, but like where all this is, it would just be one shade. Pink. In my dream house, I want to walk in closet and makeup room and gaming room. They sound good. I need a walk-in closet. A closet should be a room and a makeup room. And I want I guess my fandom where all like my Harry Potter fandom can go. My fandom, my figurines, my Nick stuff, my collectibles and stuff. I need a nerd room, a fandom room. I definitely do. I don't, but this is really awkward, you guys. I have to pee. Hold on. And I will wash my hands. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. Oh my God. You ever pee? The pee just hit me. Like, oh my God, like, I gotta pee. So, okay. Oh no, let me dry some more. Oh. It's real, y'all, when we live. It's real, y'all. My favorite eyeshadow palette. Thank you. Hi from Oklahoma. Hello, Oklahoma. My favorite eyeshadow palette. I don't know. I don't have one. But if I had to pick one, it'd be a bright one over a neutral one. Okay. Eyes are done. I know what lip I want to wear. What are we doing with the face? I'm going to prime, throw out some foundations. You guys pick my face. Let's do this. I have 2 tasks for you all. Pick my face. I do have the James Charles palette. Pick my face. And then I have my sponge ready to go. And then you're going to give me live video requests. Because sometimes you have like, when I have like writer's block or creative block, like what kind of video can I do? You guys ask the most inquisitive, wonderful questions. And I can answer them in video form. Yeah. So, I do play video games. Not that much. I'm a very old school, like, I play the Wii. I'm in the process of beating all the Marios again because I have the classic Mario World 1, 2, 3, the Lost Levels. Yeah, I'm in the process of beating those again, which is pretty fun. And I love Just Dance. It's not really a video game. And my Michael Jackson experience. And I'll play 2K. I like sports games. I'll play 2K with Nelson. I also play Madden with Nelson. So funny. I don't play like first person shooters on consoles, but I love them on my phone. So Dead Trigger 2 is like all-time favorite. And then I'll play 2K with my brother, and I'll play like Ratchet and Clank with my brother. So like, yeah, I'm not going to consider myself a gamer at all. Like I probably would never buy myself my own console other than the Wii or the Switch, something like that. If it's not, yeah. What was I going to say before that? I don't know. What foundation should I use? I'm going to do my primer. I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And I'm going to, as I did before, what I wore last time when I did this video, I did my MAC Studio Fix, but I mixed it with some Hyper Real foundation in the rose gold effects. And I can do that again. If you guys want to pick a foundation. I like e.l.f. Yes, all of the above. Putting on primer. Rose gold is pretty bomb. It's my favorite metallic. Finally found a shop near my house. I used to drive an hour to get my nails on back in my old neighborhood. But finally found a shop near me. And yeah. These will get changed. I get them done once a month. These will get changed before New York. So I gotta figure out what I want before New York. But yeah, and you can see underneath they're gray because she used clear tips, and I had gray ombre acrylic on them, and so we just painted over it. Yeah. No foundation suggestions. Thank you. No foundation suggestions. I'll go with the Studio Fix. That's what I use last time. Cover Effects Power Play. Okay, we gotta vote. We gotta vote. She came in first with it. Came in first. Where the hell is it? Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Won't nobody be wearing no Power Play if I don't find it. Oh, here you go. Do you want me to mix it with the rose gold or no? Mix it with the rose gold, no rose gold, or put the rose gold on before so you can see my skin. So you can see my skin. So before, mix, or no rose gold. What? Whoa! Pamela said before, so. First person. Okay. So yeah, this is the Hyper Real. It's the Hyper Real foundation. Before. I'll do one side of my face before and one side mix it. Because I did mix it in my foundation in the other video, so you get the same look. Same look. And this is a rose gold effect. So I'm going to put some on my hand. I definitely 100% used too much. So, definitely a lot. I'm going to, thank you. So I'm going to put this on my face on this side. My skin. And I'm going to put it on my forehead. It's all going to blend together, but. So, that's a lot. But, rose gold effect. And obviously, I'm going to top that with foundation. So, let's mix it now. So. They want to look at the same, but I do not like this bottle. I love Power Play foundation, but I do not like this squeeze bottle because it does not help the situation at all. It's not efficient. So anyway, let's. So that is the glow. When I mix like half and half, yeah, it needs a pump. It's ridiculous. It's a lot on that side, but yeah, I'm gonna do it all over my face so you guys can just really see if I was wearing this out, what I would do. Pamela, I really like your activeness on this live. Really feeling it. You asked me would I do a makeup collection video, so I'm assuming you're new to the game because I have a whole playlist on my makeup collection. You can literally see my makeup collection in storage from when I first started YouTube to what I have now. There's a whole playlist you will get. Okay, welcome. You're going to get sucked in. Get sucked in, get a snack, fall down that rabbit hole. I have a playlist on my channel called Makeup Collection in Storage, and I show you my entire, like, when I started, when my collection was literally in, like, 2 plastic containers. I am wearing entirely too much foundation. In plastic containers to an entire beauty room. Like, you can see the growth. I did a makeup collection video, I think, every year. starting with like my second year, maybe. I do them every year. And this one will be no different. I'm going to do this one after IMAX. So I usually do them after I come back from IMAX, because I usually come back with a lot of crap that needs to be organized. And when I come back from IMAX, I'm usually inspired to rearrange and reorganize. And I'm actually, Nelson's going to kill me. He's going to kill me because I am going to probably rearrange my room again. Yeah. And by rearrange, I mean ask him to help me move the furniture. But he has the best ideas. I really miss the corner situation when I was like in front of the, this wall. You can't tell, but how it was last year. If you go to my New York vlog, you'll see, I don't have any guy friends. I have guy friends. Not any close enough that would let me do their makeup. Nelson's pretty much my only guy friend. Like, could even make up with my brother, but maybe. Anyway, yeah, maybe. All right, so I have the rose gold mixed into my foundation. You already see the glue coming off. Concealer. Someone asked about the Milani concealer. I do have it, so let's go ahead and use it. Because someone asked about it. I like it. I do. I got 2 shades. I'm actually going to mix these. I'm back. We lost it. 170 warm almond and 160 warm tan. So I'm going to mix these 2 and we're going to highlight and stuff. So let's keep it going. Using, I wanted to do start a series of me doing people's makeup. Like, I don't know, just a fun thing to do. Not necessarily to showcase talent, but I guess you would see it evolve, or you would see my skills evolve and things like that. But that means people have to come to my house. And I don't like people in my house. I mean, like family. My mom chills with me. Me and my mom are like best friends. But like just in my house, in my space. No. So. Okay. Hold on. Before I blend that, let me get my powder ready. Let me get my powder ready. All right. But yeah. So, I'll blend this out with this jumbo sponge. Because that's what I have right now. That's what I got. My braid. No. They are a pain in the ass. Fun fact. Okay, we're talking about braids now. What's my favorite thing about being a YouTuber? That's a long answer, Pam. I'm gonna give it to you. Hold on, let me answer the braid question. I actually don't mind taking out braids. It can be a pain now that I'm older and just like have better things to do with my time. But like as a teenager, that was my freaking hustle. People would pay me to take their braids out for them. When I take mine out, no, I don't have anyone help me. Nelson will come in and help me because he's a great guy. My boyfriend, he's a great guy. Like I'll be doing it, watching TV or whatever. He'll come in and grab a braid or 2 and help me. And like when I do the rubber band method, he'll cut my rubber bands out for me so I don't cut my hair. But that's just because he's here and why not? But no, in general, I don't ask for help. You know, my friend might come over and like if I'm doing it, I'm taking my hair out, we can hang out, but I'm taking my hair out. All right, I'll help you. But no. But yeah, I look really white and yellow. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. But no, that was my hustle though. I would take out, people would pay me to take their braids out. And I can take them out fast. Micros, large braids, jumbos, box braids. That's my hustle. So it's funny you mentioned that. Is it coming out well? I need to redo mine. Is it coming out well? We're going to continue to talk about hair, but I don't want to forget about Pam's question. My favorite part about being a YouTuber. Wow. It's a lot. Being a YouTuber, my favorite part is making videos. Like that's sounds like an easy answer, but the fact that I'm making videos is the fun part. Like sitting down here, turning on the camera, talking. I love to talk, and I'm talking to myself. Well, right now I'm live. I'm talking to people, but like in general, when I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to myself really, but it's just so fun. Now, don't worry, I'm gonna fix my washed out face with some powder right now. Like right now, I'm gonna fix it. But being a beauty YouTuber, the community. Like I mean, you have trolls and you have nasty, mean girls everywhere you go. But the community, the beauty, like there's negatives, but the positives outweigh the negatives. And just the community, like we we just, I don't know, like when I do lives with you all, and it's my subscribers, it might not be every beauty YouTuber. Some YouTubers might hate the damn community and like people just troll them all the time. I rarely get trolls. I don't remember the last time I had to delete or block a comment off my channel. I used to get them way more when I was early on. But like I'm using my Black Radiance powder just to got some goddamn color back on my face. But we're friends. Like I love all of you. You support me. Like we laugh, we joke, you get me. Which is funny. Like you get me, you guys care. You know, and I know we're internet strangers, but you guys recognize that I'm a person. You know, my fans aren't necessarily demanding. I'm sure if like I blew up or like if this is my full-time job, there might be different expectations, but you guys get it. You know, I don't put out a video, you make sure I'm okay, we keep it moving, like we're here, and like you guys remember things about my life. I could like mention something in a video, and then like the next video I get comments like, hey, did that turn out okay? Or like, hey, how was it? Or how's your mom? Like absolutely. And I think that's because of the community, because we are doing something that is so close to us. Like I'm literally putting things on my skin, and you know, I show you the raw me with my no makeup on. Like you're exposing yourself to, you're being vulnerable. I'm not always my best self, like physically, because I'm clearly putting this on to, you know, absolutely. Being a YouTuber, just filming, like that's the fun part. Having this room, someplace I can go, a sanctuary. Even if I didn't do videos, like this would still be my sanctuary. But you know what? It wouldn't be, because I probably wouldn't be as into makeup. Like I love makeup, but it probably would have taken me a lot longer to do this if I didn't do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It became a hobby, and it became a fun hobby, and it's an escape from my anxiety. It's an escape from so much just being tired and like, oh my God, it's absolutely wonderful. I'm contouring now. Now, what was the other question? Sorry, hands in the way. What made me start YouTube? I'll be honest with you, an ex-boyfriend. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And honestly, before I started YouTube, I didn't really watch YouTube. I just knew YouTube was a place people could put up videos about anything they wanted. Like people watched them. And I remember I was watching this comedian from Baltimore. He had a YouTube channel. My ex-boyfriend put me on him. I'm like, what are you watching? He would watch this guy and be cracking up. Thank you. He would be watching this guy and like cracking up. So we would watch him and crack up or whatever. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Like his YouTube channel blowing up and everything. And he was just so funny. And then like he would watch YouTube videos all the time. And I would watch YouTube videos out. Then again, not makeup, but just like funny stuff and things like that. And I was like, I'm not funny, but I can start. I want to do a YouTube channel. Like I want to talk about stuff. I want to turn a camera on and like I want to talk to people. And it was one of those. I had no idea. My first few videos were like rants and like can we talks about things, and then I got into beauty or whatever. Like I was, I did not controversial rants, but I did my first video was like a bad weave rant. I might have deleted it, a bad weave rant, because of the comments, or maybe disabled the comments, because I was young. I was like 21, 22. I wasn't naive or anything, but like I said things that I probably wouldn't say now, not because I don't believe them, but because of how sensitive the internet can be and how easily offended people can be. But I would do rants about just different things, and just like sit down and talk. And then I got into makeup. But anyway, back to like how I physically, like, this is going to be my first video. That ex-boyfriend that I would watch YouTube videos with, he actually broke up with me. He dumped me. In the grand scheme of things, it's okay. Like, have no hatred or anything toward him, but he just wasn't in the place. Everyone has the right. You have the right to break up with someone. He was like, I can't be in a relationship right now. One of those situations. But I did everything with him. Like, we partied together. We hung out together with my friends. My friends knew his friends. And when we weren't together, I was suddenly bored. Like, yeah, I still hung out with my friends, but it was like I had boyfriends, and it was like, what do I do with all my free time now? Like, it was one of those, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start this YouTube channel, because I was too nervous to do it and all this, and that's what it was. And then it evolved, as I said, it evolved. But so funny. Yeah, that's where I started. I was 22, because I'll be 28. And I was 21. 2012. 2012 was when I started it. So that's 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I would have been 21. Yeah. So I turned 22 that year. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to use this blush. This is the Rimmel Maxi blush. I really like this formula. I only have one. And this is the shade Rendezvous. It's not going to replace MAC Raisin anytime soon. But, yeah. But I'm not using raisins, so. All right. I need some chapstick on first, because I got to get a full size of this. I'm going to show you my favorite chapstick right now. The Dr. Lip Nipple Balm for lips. I think it's lanolin in it. Oh my God. So good. So, put some of that on. It's a bit sticky, but I love it. Clings to my lips so well. Okay. Still feel washed out, but that's my lighting and everything, so. Looking pretty good. Highlight time. Highlight time. Do I have a highlighter out here? No. Let's get one. You know what? I'm going to use a shadow as a highlighter. I never do that, because I got so many damn highlighters. But I am. I'm going to use a shadow. Why not? Let's see what happens. I'm going to use... Oh, that's pretty. And this is Hadia from the Sarah. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I don't remember the highlighter I used in the video. But. Okay. And I'm going to spray with some Fix Plus. I'm not going to spray with a setting or fixing spray because, finishing spray. Let me get my life together, because I'm not going anywhere. My favorite brush set, I don't have one. I rarely buy brush sets. I usually buy individual brushes. And my lip, I wore last time, and I'm wearing it this time, is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquefied Lip. Amuse Bouche. I like that. Demi Glace is the name. And I'm gonna put this on. This reminds me of the NARS Velvet Lip Glides. It's a liquid lip formula, but it's really soft, velvety, and it's not like a dried out matte. It gives a beautiful shine. So. And I'm into that. I really like shiny lips. However, I love a matte liquid lipstick due to my piercing. Yes, due to my piercing. So Nelson's like, are you still filming? Yeah. Due to my piercing. Because it gets everywhere. But if I want to wear a shiny lip, just bear it. Oh, so pretty. There we go. Here's your purple cut crease. I apologize for the video. I'm working on some things. I don't want to wash this makeup off yet. I want to film. Any suggestions, any video requests that I can film tonight? I'm about to be really gross and get this crust off my ear. What setting spray do I recommend? I'm a Fix Plus girl. If you don't want to spend that much on Fix Plus, oh God, that was good. It was a big piece. Makes me happy. If you don't want to spend that much on Fix Plus, Makeup Revolution has any of the Makeup Revolution sprays are really good. But yeah, no video requests. It's fun. It's all good. Y'all want to talk to me? So, you guys want to see my new palettes that I've acquired maybe over the past month. That I'll do videos, reviews on. Some of them I used already. A couple of them I did. So, real quick. Hold on. Let's not spill this. I hope there's some other effects of this. I got the rose gold and the gold. I don't know if there's any others, but MAC. Oh, you're awesome and amazing. Thank you for keep giving me good conversation and giving me great questions. You're wonderful. I hope you enjoy. I'm not quite done. Again, I want to show you some things. MAC is going to be at IMAX, so pick up a few things. The vendor list is it's smaller than it was last year, although I know they're not done. They have like a month to add vendors, but that makes me happy in ways. At first I was like kind of disappointed, but like, you know, happy, like I'll pay money, but I also can really like hone in on and not just buy, but hone in on the brands that will be there and really take my time with them. Most of the big ones will be there. Morphe, MAC. I haven't checked today. I don't know if NYX not on there yet, but like Sigma, Too Faced, they're gonna be there. But like just yeah. And there's some you can see the map. You can see the map of the area. Some booths are reserved and they didn't announce the names yet, so it could be whatever. Anyway, let's show. First thing, I got some palettes from Five Below, and I've used all these. I've had them for a couple weeks. They're by Perfusion. Look, Perfusion, it's killing it. I can't keep up. They have some new 35 pan palettes and some new 10 pan palettes that I want to pick up, but I'm waiting to find them in my Walmart or Target. I really don't want to make an order. And I can wait. So into that. But these are at Five Below. And one thing I noticed about Perfusion, they will put out different palettes in different stores. Some palettes are the same, just with a different name, but some are completely different. Like these 9 pan palettes, I've never, well, that's not 9 pans. I've never seen, this one's not Perfusion. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I had 3 palettes. This one's not Perfusion. Talk about that next. These 2 are Perfusion. But these 9 pan palettes, I haven't seen them. First off, this is like a blush or a highlighter palette. This is an eyeshadow palette. This is the one called Natural. 9 shade eyeshadow palette. Why are these pans this big? I'm not complaining, but I'm saying it. And they might be really shallow pans. Let's see. Do you get 36 grams in here? Each one is 1.27 ounces. How much? I don't... Wait, no, not each one is 1.27 ounces. It's 36 grams of eyeshadow. What's 36? What's 36 divided by 9? 4? 9 plus 9 is 18, 18. Yeah, 4. So each one of these is 4 grams? What? I need another palette. Now I'm curious. Hold on. Now I need to know some things. Oh. This is a 12 eyeshadows each. 1.5 grams. This is the color Rain Queen of Hearts. And this is like a standard 26 millimeter eyeshadow. So 1.5 grams. Hold on. Let me look at like a Morphe shadow. Yeah, this is 9 shadows. This is 9 shadows. And this is total of 13.5, which is about 1.5 each. Yeah, these are huge. So I thought they might be really shallow. But no, 9 pans, huge pans, which you probably could get away with like blushes or highlights if that's your tones. But yeah, eyeshadows. Really pretty. It's called Natural, Warm. I don't have much to say about it. I mean, it's kind of boring in the grand scheme of all neutral palettes, but it's pretty decent. It's $5. It has the perfusion quality that I've grown to love in terms of just like from trying so many new things. And then the other one is Glam. Haven't used this one yet. But this one's Glam. And to be honest, this is screaming a contour shade for me. So, about that. But it's a cool, smoky. Look how big these eyeshadows are. That just like, we froze again. But that, yeah. Okay. $5. And the other one for $5, Juicy Jazz. I watch her channel. I love how thorough her videos are. I love that she posts frequently. She uses a lot of drugstore makeup. Like, I think she's adorable. Really weird, and I'm gonna sound creepy when I say it, but I don't care. I love how she starts all her videos off with really juicy lips. Like, whatever lip balm she puts on, she has that on when she's talking. She doesn't have any makeup on yet. She's about to get the video started. Her lips look so juicy. And her name is Juicy Jazz, so maybe that's her thing. I don't know, but her lips look great. Weird. But anyway. This is by Beauty Treats, and it's called Rose Gold Nudes. Again, a rose gold palette or whatever. But quality in here is surprising. Great. She used this, and I was like, okay. All right, Pablo. Try it out. Y'all know I try things. I love it. Love to try things. Then, let's talk about this one because it's not new. So, if you guys are in the Reddit family, there is a sub called Makeup Exchange. And every time I explain this, it just sounds really weird and gross. But I am going to, let's talk about it. So, Makeup Exchange is a sub where you can, not really exchange, well, yeah, you can swap, exchange makeup. Used or new. Now you're like, ew, can this use makeup? Here's the thing. Let me just say this. It's very weird. Use it at your own risk. But like me, I collect makeup. I have over 200 eyeshadow palettes. And let's say for some reason, I'm out of it. Like, I'm just not into makeup anymore. Like, I don't want them. You're telling me none of you would buy a used eyeshadow. Like, none of you would buy one of my eyeshadow. Most of them, you know, I have my favorites, but like, I don't know. This one, I use this purple, and then, you know, I've used them a few times, but this palette, completely fine. I put my brush in it. I can sanitize it with alcohol. You're telling me I should just throw this in the trash? No one's going to want this. That's absolute bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Obviously, I don't buy eyeliners or different things like that, but a lot of limited edition palettes, most of the people on Makeup Exchange are makeup collectors, YouTubers, and things like that. And it's like, I have a palette that's only been swatched. Obviously, you cannot sell used makeup on eBay and things like that. So it's makeup, it's a place for you. Like, anyone, you know, I missed out on the limited edition whatever palette. Yeah, I missed out on the limited edition whatever palette. Like, does anyone have it? Someone's like, I got it, but it's not for me. I can't return it. You want to buy it? Like, that kind of thing. No one really sells you, like, you know, use eyeliners, use mascaras, people, but like foundation. So like, I bought a foundation, it's not my shade, I can't return it. It's like 3/4 of the way full, and it's a $40 foundation. I'll sell it, you know, someone's like, that's my shade, things like that, or whatever. Most of the time it's powder products, or like samples, different things like that. But I don't know, when I explain it, people are like, ew, you know, I can't explain it. But like, I solely buy palettes. And I don't shop on there all the time, but like if there's a limited edition palette, I got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Makeup by Mario palette off of Makeup Exchange. I got the Sephora Pro palette because that's a $68 palette. And this girl was selling it. It was like, and she sold it for $20. And I was like, give me that palette. And I sanitize them with alcohol and you're moving on. It's a powder product. You're moving on. I don't know. I don't think it's weird. I'm also not a germaphobe. You know, I'm a microbiologist. I know how germs work. And that's not something you should be afraid of. But, yeah, I don't know. When I explain to people, it's weird. But anyway, with that being said, I did score off Makeup Exchange, $20, the Morphe 39A. I had plans to get this from New York, from IMAX, but I really wanted it. I really like this layout ever since the James Charles palette, which I do have. It came out, and I was like, I like this layout, the 39, and I was like, I'm gonna get it when I go to IMAX. But I browsed Makeup Exchange and she was selling it. $20. Scored it. She said she sanitized it, but I'm gonna sanitize it as well. I always do. Someone said something. I'm gonna show it to you. I would love to have your collection. I'd buy it. I collect it. Right, like, come on. You came to me, but it's the same thing, and I guess you don't know the people. I guess you might take it from friends or family, but you guys don't even know me, and I'm not trying to throw shade. Okay. Like, I can tell you right now, if like Jackie Ina was like, I'm having this, and people do, they have Instagram sales, or like, selling a couple used things, couple of things from my collection. Same thing. I guess people buy used clothing. Maybe it's not that weird. But anyway, 39A, I only used a couple shades, like there's even no pans or anything. Nothing to say pan. And so, yeah. Same size as the James Charles, same setup. It's a really neutral. Like, I really got it for this smoky, this row, but like, I don't know. You guys know I love Morphe palettes, and better than paying full price. So I'm excited. A lot of them aren't even touched. I can tell her favorite was that and that. None of these shadows are... 4 have been touched, like even swatched. Crazy! I didn't know that. She said use like twice, but I guess it was the same shadow. So like, nice. I love that. Now these two that I got from the store, I bought full price with my own money. Well, actually no, because I use Ulta points, but with my own money. Brand new. I talked about both of them on my Instagram stories. Videos will be coming with them. I had to do this one. I wanted to do this video, obviously, with that whole debacle today. But anyway, I thought about getting it out here from storing James Charles events. Oh yeah, James Charles is flat in a drawer in my collection. This is the 35G Bronze Goals from Morphe. I like bronzy shade. I like all shades. Candace, shut up. I also watched a few, talked about it on Instagram stories. Didn't get into it yet because just didn't. I've been busy. But I'm gonna get into it. Can I do this one tomorrow? What do I have to do tomorrow? Yeah, so I have a whole bronze collection, but this is what I was into. If the collection, and also like I'm not on a low buy, I don't put myself on those, but I am watching my coins because I have a lot of coins on deck for New York. And there's some things I can wait for. There's some things that I don't wait for. One thing with Morphe is the line is hella long anyway. So I get it now, get it later. Whatever. But yeah, so I picked that one up. Some things just can't wait for it. Okay. And then, you guys, this is a struggle for me. If Pamela, you're still watching, you're new. Anastasia Beverly Hills, broke my heart. They didn't do anything, but my heart. And it took me a while. It takes me a while to forgive, And I'm just cautious. We have trust issues now. So I bought the Modern Renaissance. Beautiful palette. Beautiful color scheme. But just looking at it, it did nothing for me. I don't like it. It just, seeing it in pictures, like ready to go. It was my first Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And it was just uninspired. It was boring to me. It was like, the quality was there. I enjoyed the quality of them, but it just did nothing for me. Not attracted. I was attracted in the beginning. Don't know what. Maybe it was beer goggles. I don't know. So then Subculture got me. Subculture was like, okay, Model Renaissance was like, you don't find me fine, but my big sister, she fine. Baby girl look good. And I was like, baby girl does look good. So I get Subculture. That debacle. That debacle. I still have both because I collect makeup and like, I'm not saying I won't ever get rid of them, but like comparison purposes, you know, just have them. Modern Renaissance, there's nothing wrong with the quality of it. So if I need a shade, I'll grab it. Subculture, that's kind of there just for nostalgia. Like, we're going to remember this debacle. But anyway, Subculture is just like, it was crap. It completely crap. So after that, Soft Glam, which I really want. Like, it looks really good. It's really pretty to me. But it's like, I had those trust issues. Prism, Norvina. Like, when you're scorned by someone, it's like you're not even like nothing you do is like attractive to me anymore when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. Like, you guys like my soap opera narrative that I'm doing right now. So yeah, and then they advertised something. I was like, you got my eye again. Don't do this. Like, don't do this to me. Like, we've been going back and forth. Don't do this to me type of thing. You guys, it's so pretty. You know, you got that pink that catches your eye, but let's talk about this top row, because that's, drop the brush. What else is new, Candace? Dropping shit. Let's talk about this top row, because that's what I care about. Oh, you guys. This is the Riviera. I love the packaging. It's gonna get dirty as hell. It's denim fabric, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm so nervous. Like, nervous. Like, hope it works. I haven't heard any complaints about quality. I haven't heard any complaints on quality of their palettes since Subculture, but I just, you know, I got trust issues. I'll get you a full review. But that, yeah. I'm out of focus. Focus. There it is. Yeah, so pretty psyched about it. What else was I gonna say? I just ordered today. Haven't tried Bad Habit from Shop Hush, but that is on my list of things. I'll probably make that order around like New York time, because that's when I am gonna do a lot of shopping, not just at IMAX, but like just my big annual makeup hauls or whatever. I do like huge makeup hauls in the spring and in the fall. That's what I do. I don't, because that's when the biggest really piece of commission, like pretty small piece compared to your total, because obviously most of it goes to the brand, but it's like a way of the brand saying thank you for bringing these customers to me and that kind of thing. And I'm talking about PayPal, and anyway, they send through PayPal like your money, and so you guys bought that palette for me. Like, I don't know, thought I'd mention that, because I rarely check my PayPal. It's not that I rarely check it, but like if there's money in there, whether I've sold something or whatever, some people send me money through PayPal. Like, my aunt sends me money for her IMAX ticket because she's going. Like, I'll just leave it in there. I use my own money to buy the ticket and just leave that in there because when I want to make purchases and things like that. And so I forgot I had some in there from my commission from Adept, and I just want to say thank you. Reminded me of that. Thank you so much. But yeah, $17.50. So that'll be here. I love palettes. I do. Makes me so happy. Did I put this in my inventory? Can I do that? Let's do that. So you guys, thank you so much. I actually don't have, like, this was my last scheduled video. My collab, I have a collab coming out with a few small women of color YouTubers. I'll talk all about it in the video. That'll be out on the 20th. But as far as like between now and the 20th, I actually don't have any videos scheduled. So I need to probably get on that editing and filming type of thing. So I'm excited. I'll probably start my IMAX prep videos. That'll probably be the next video. I think I'm going to film that when we get off of here, because it's officially a month away and there are things that I share. So I love you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about that other video. I'm working on it. I'm getting better every day. Thank you for being patient with me, but I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.